What it do? So we back live, and I went ahead and blocked that last video because I really was just talking to Lashida for you and her little blue wrench monitor. And these Democrats love to limit free speech because they don't like what you're saying. So you got to go get your own platform and go hard over there. I'm going to play one last little clip. And then whoever listening, whoever wants to be invited to the show, I'll send you the link. I could create a little call-in number, but too many crazies out there. I don't feel like listening to Eric, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I could with a view. So if you take the time to respond to the email, or if you send an email, then you really want to be on the show. I don't care if you show your face or not. That's your own business. Let me open up my email and see if somebody want to get that link. But if you want the link, it's 99LIGHTYEARS@gmail.com. For those of you who can't understand the way I wrote it in the title. So let's finish off just a little bit in understanding who's the boule and who not the boule. I'm gonna let my computer read it.
Joel A. Spingarn, founder of the NAACP. Joel Spingarn was an Austrian Jew and chairman of the NAACP from 1914 to 1919 and its president in 1930. Operated a network of black spies within the black community under the direction of the U.S. Army Military Intelligence Division, MID. Spingarn was a fierce critic and enemy of Booker T. Washington, who advocated self-reliance and economic empowerment just like Garvey. Few blacks know that Spingarn ran a spy network against blacks, a domestic intelligence operation that served as a forerunner of the COINTELPRO FBI-led counterinsurgency program of the 1960s. In the service of this government spying operation, Spingarn used his position at the NAACP to gather critical information on the black community. Among other covert acts, he turned over to the MID the NAACP membership list of all 117 NAACP branches throughout the country, with the names and home and business address of their top officers. Agent Spingarn took on the secret assignment of infiltrating and recruiting America's talented tenth. His target was the black aristocracy. Spingarn was not the only early NAACP leader to work for Army intelligence. It is generally known that W.E.B. Du Bois actively sought appointment to the Intelligence Division in 1918. Spingarn had wrote a colonel that Du Bois would write in the crisis to make his paper an organ of patriotic propaganda hereafter. Assassination of Thomas Sankara, evidence of the documentary by Rai3 involved France. CIA and Blaise Compaoré. Astounding allegations have come forth about the 1987 assassination of the former president of Burkina Faso, Thomas Sankara, through a documentary aired on Italy's public channel Rai 3. The documentary, entitled African's Shadows and by Silvestro Montanaro, details the alleged links of the American and French secret services to Sankara's assassins and the involvement of the current president of Burkina Faso, Blaise Compaoré. This week's Pambazooka News brings you the striking three-part transcript of the recent documentary, featuring the testimonies of well-known Liberian figures. Pambazooka.
All right. That was just a little reading of Joel Spingarn. Now, he happened to become the chair of the NAACP in 1914, and within a year, Booker T is dead. Joel Spingarn in the NAACP was a direct counter to Booker T. Washington. A direct counter. This is not the Boule fighting the Boule. This is the Boule trying to take over the mindset of black people through enemy spies to the black people that we call the Boule. Now, it's much more, way more information than that on the page that I'm pulling this information from. Now, I noticed that Lashida, for you, she got a how long is this? 2.5 hour video response, but she took it down. That's cool. I can't play it because I didn't listen to it because I left. But I mean, I understand you got to defend yourself, so I'm not upset. But I'm too used to the YouTubers who just, if you begin in research with the wrong paradigm already instilled in you, then your ability to comprehend the information that you're going to go research is going to be offset. It's kind of like an atheist writing a report on the Bible, and rather the information is accurate and correct. Well, the atheist is going to look at the information and he's looking for all the reasons to debunk the Bible. They don't like the Bible. And so when we see the attacks on the Bible, we see that it's atheists with PhDs writing garbage. And a YouTuber. So I had called up one of my associates and I posed him the question, was Nipsey Hussle an Edomite? I got a major laugh out of that shit. And he said, why you ask me that? I said, because, you know, one of these YouTube scholars, they done did the research. Haile Selassie and the crew of Eritreans is Edomites. The Idumeans in the Bible, King Herod, were Edomites. That's what the word Idumean refers to, the Edomites. King Herod wanted to kill baby Jesus. He was aware of the prophecy that a king would be born. And he knew that the time was now. And he sought to kill baby Jesus. The Eritreans, the Ethiopians, the blacks. That's what it means, the blacks. Black face, burnt face, Ethiopians. Turned Christian so quick. Boy, I don't even feel like doing Bible shows. I'm tired of the people who tune into the Bible shows in the conscious community. They're ridiculous. You can't. I got a video with the Sakari, with the white boy who's the head of the Sakari, Gorilla Hebrew. He's a white boy with cross-eyed, genetic deficiencies. Studied his paradigm on YouTube. Learned this paradigm from One West, the same shit Lashida for you learned hers from. He think he's the Sakari. And thought he could debate William Bell. Boy, it's online on the Sakari show. You type in Sakari and go there and look up, you know, Sakari versus the Preterist or William Bell or something like that. About the third or fourth video down the list. And you can listen to them struggle to understand various points of scholarship about eschatology of the Bible, to where you understand that when Christ came, he put an end to the ideology of a 12 tribe. And he created one tribe, the nation, the church. The body of the church is Christ. And you enter into that body and become a member of Israel. Israel is Christ. If you don't follow Christ, you do not enter, and you are no longer an Israelite. It's just that simple. So when you look at modern day, all the gene pool mixing going on, first of all, Nipsey Hussle wasn't representing Christ in any fashion. He was representing rolling 60s crippin', neighborhood crippin'. That's what he was representing. So it wouldn't matter what his gene pool was. But, you know, YouTubers got to do their job and report the YouTube. Something, you got to have an angle around here. Somebody want the link. Let's get somebody on and see what they got to say. I do a lot of talking. Maybe they talk better than I do. Let's see which link we want. We'll do this link. Wait, let me see. No, this link just tunes you to the show. No, this link tunes you to the show. This is the Hangout link. I ain't shared a link in so goddamn long. I forgot. All right. Malik. There's the link. Let's see your perspective. See if we can create a show out of nothing. And let's see. Lashida says she can't join it, but okay, it's cool. Lashida, my video wasn't that you didn't support Booker T. That I've listened to you. I listened to plenty of your shows. But my depth of knowledge has been proven by beating up this conscious community. You can't name them that don't fear the Christian bully in the conscious community. When it's time to go head up on the information, whatever I'm talking about, I'm smashing. I didn't just come on and just do videos. I debated plenty of them. I used to just throw the link random, just throw it out there. Who think they can get some? Anybody want some? Get some. Bad enough, take some. And then crush them. Crush them, because I already understood that the realest paradigm on Bible, if you a Bible person, is preterism. We can come online and compare your One West teaching, the splinter group, Hebrew Israelite teaching you've adopted, and tear it to rhythm, to smithereens. Smithereens. Let me show you your paradigm real quick. Let me go into my, I've been doing this shit for so long. It's just heat rocks all in my computer files. Here's one. I can't let y'all see all my shit, so I gotta hide some shit. Oops. Wait, let me see. I just want to put that up there. Let's see if I can blow this up. All right. Let me show you how we rock the ISUPK. So you part of the ISUPK splinter group. You might not think you are because you're new to this YouTube, but if you've been around, you'd understand. So I used to use this little hit piece. As you see, I posted this in my notes August 2nd, 2018 at 12:19 p.m. A Hebrew Israelite wrote this on a Facebook chat room years ago. I was impressed with his ability to call out the history. And he says the ISU, oh wait, hold on, let me make sure I'm sharing my screen. Yeah, I'm sharing. He says the ISUPK doctrine, the so-called white man is Esau, and he is the devil that the Bible speaks of. His skin is red because his blood shows forth through it. He is hairier than the other nations. He is the European Jew, the Greek, the Roman, the Russian, the Swedish, the English, the Irish, the German, the Finnish, the Finnish, the Dutch, the Canadian, the Australian, and basically a so-called white people of the earth. Beginning in 1970s, ISBPK, Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, was founded by the high priest Ayariah Yawada as a Masonic school teaching, that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of North Africa, Central and South America, and the Caribbean islands are descendants of the original 12 tribes of the Israel nation. The school began after the death of Eber Binyamin, also known as Abba Bivens, and Pop Bivens. He was a Tanakh-only member of the Commandment Keepers at 1 West 123rd Street in Harlem. The school began in Harlem, New York City. The Commandment Keepers eventually splintered, turned into Lashida for You, after the death of Chief Rabbi W.A. Matthews in 1973. The same would later happen to the Nation of Islam after the death of Elijah Muhammad in 1975. In 1973, Pop Bivens opened the Israelite School of Torah at 1 West 125th Street, just 2 blocks from the Commandment Keepers. They were not a Masonic school at the time, but after the death of Pop Bivens, Moshe B. Cherim and Ariel Yawada renamed the school ISUPK and began to expand their doctrine. They tracked who believed to be Esau and Jacob from Genesis to Malachi, then from 1 Ezra and 2nd Maccabees in the Apocrypha, and into the New Testament. They also developed their own dialect of Hebrew, which Ariel Yawada called Lashon Kodesh, a variant of Lashon Kodesh, which is Hebrew for the Holy Tongue. They claimed that the language was the original language of the Hebrews. They also changed their names to reflect their new chosen dialect. Moshe changed his name to Mashah, and Ariel changed his name to Ariah. It became a tradition to take the names from that dialect for oneself. They also developed the 12 tribes doctrine that Lashidna for You believes. They also developed the 12 tribes doctrine, a doctrine that shows the location of the original points of entry and the final destination of the 12 tribes of Israel in the diaspora. We will examine that doctrine in another report. With all of these unorthodox differences between themselves and the rest of the Israelite community, the organization became esoteric, separated from the rest of the nation. Within that closed environment, a naturally evolving cult-like atmosphere emerged, causing most members to accept doctrine quickly, under pressure to become teachers themselves, a thing we all greatly desire. Yes, I was among them in the 1980s and early 1990s. In 1993, Ariala and Quanah, Supreme Cap and Hexagrams, it was primarily a street teaching. Schools made up from several small detachments called camps. And I can just go on and on, as you see. Now, starting prior to them, nobody in 2,000 years has ever preached this doctrine. Nowhere by anybody reading from a Bible of any color, creed, nation, sex, religion, anywhere. The Muslims don't teach this. The Buddhists don't teach this. The Christians don't teach this. Nobody but this group of dumbass niggas in New York City eating paste pecani sauce. New York City? Yeah, paste pecani sauce. These niggas is paste pecani sauce. They just need some chips. Lashida, when I got my screen shared, I can't see the chat room. I can't see it. I'm not tripping on the monetization of somebody's channel. I can care less. Whether you monetize it or not has nothing to do with if you're going to spew garbage or tell the truth or know the truth or just become an agent of lies because you know not what you do. You know not the truth. You do follow the 12 tribe teaching. And I know you don't believe that Esau is white. I got that part. I understand you didn't fall for that. But you sat on here and you said that you were part of the tribe of Judah. When you make that statement, you're following that chart. You're following that bullshit paradigm. There was no tribe of Judah when Christ came that he acknowledged that anybody is a part of the tribe of Judah. There was the original people, the original 12 tribes who were already designated. But once Christ came, he put an end to that designation. And then he destroyed all of the people who did not follow his word in 70 AD with the destruction of the temple of Jerusalem. It was a wrap. No more information came out of Bible teachings. Everything that was written, and therefore no other scriptures by anybody ever has emerged. Whatever was by 70 AD was final. So how do you come up? Who taught you that you were from the tribe of Judah? It only could be one group that taught you that, and that's One West. They're the only ones who ever preached that to a North American, African American slave descendant, Ados. So when you walk around here talking about you part of Judah, I know you're pushing that One West shit, whether you do or not. Why? Because I attacked them viciously, gang banged on them and everything, ran up in their chat room smashing. And what they do? Block Pit Boss, block the Christian bully. He's crazy. Banging on them from the rip since I've been here, since I've been on YouTube. That's what I've been doing. Everybody that follow my channel know that's what I've been doing. How come you can't identify any biblical scholar in 2,000 years, or let's just go back since slavery? Go find anybody who identifies themselves in America as Judah, as you do. You won't find it. You won't find it. It's not a biblical teaching. It doesn't. This is the problem. See, you was trained early on, Bible, by Jehovah Witness. They so garbage. Let me show you. Let me show you who you was trained to follow. Okay. Let me just give you that game real quick before you know why they messed your mind up. So you was following Charles Taz Russell. And I don't know why anybody would follow Charles Taz Russell. But let's give it to you this way. Let me show you Charles Taz Russell. I'm going to share my screen in a second. All right. Now, I can't see whatever you might be commenting because, once again, when I share my screen, I cannot see the chat room. This is Charles Taz Russell's grave. Witnesses, founder Charles Taz Russell. Let's go here. Let's click on this. That's not a good one because you can't really make out those emblems. Here they go. You see this emblem? This is called the cross and the crown, right? Now, somebody put this here, and Charles Taz didn't put it there because he's dead. Unless he wrote it in a will, I'm gonna need you to put a pyramid on my thing and put the logos on it. So now let's go over here and pull up the crown and cross. And let's go to just so this is that crown and cross. It's all kind of variants that they've created with the crown and the cross. This is the Jehovah Witness, right? The history of the cross and the crown emblem. Now we're going to dig into why did they put that on Charles Taz Russell's gravestone after he created that satanic cult called the Jehovah Witness. It says the crown, the cross and the crown design has long been used by the First Church of Christ scientists as a legally protected trademark. However, the design combination of the cross and the crown is not unique to Christian Science. Both Protestant and Catholic churches have used it. For example, the cross and the crown was printed over the cover of a book, Church's Rules, in use in the Congregational Church of Concord, New Hampshire. This probably Mary Baker Eddy's first encounter with the symbol. In 1875 to 1876, Eddy used the cross and crown on the sign on her home at a 12 Board Street in Lynn, Massachusetts. The sign read, Mary B. Governor's Christian Scientists. Home framed with an image of the cross and crown and an open book. This cross and crown was different. However, the cross and crown seal that would appear later on her book, the cross and crown above, and it was not encircled with a biblical text. Now let's try this. Let's put Charles Taz Russell. And see what we get. Let me spell it right. It's Masonic. Let's go here. 33rd degree Freemason. Now you see how they coming with it, right? Let's go here. Pastor Charles Taz Russell and the Watchtower Society. Just a few comments from the anti-Watchtower peanut gallery regarding Pastor Russell. Charles Russell, the founder of the Witnesses, died in 1916, and he was buried with a marker a few feet away by his tomb sculpture as large pyramid 5 to 6 feet high with the Mason logo embossed on it, and it remains to this day for all to see. Although putting it up a smokescreen by writing articles in the Watchtower magazine that he was the editor of against the Masons, evidence show without a doubt he was greatly influenced by them, as well into Egyptology, as can be seen by the design and presentation of his book and the information used. If you do not believe me, then check it out. Why was Charles Taze Russell buried in a Masonic cemetery under a pyramid with a Templar inscription? 1872, Charles Taze Russell, founder of the International Bible Student Association, forerunner of the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society, known as the Jehovah's Witnesses, was a Knights Templar Mason of the York Rite in Algothony, Pennsylvania, confirmed Mason. Also, Russell had secret Rosicrucian membership with the Quakertown, PA group of the Rosicrucians, as revealed by the pyramid he ordered erected over his gravesite. He ordered that. So they say. An examination of some of the publication of Charles T. Russell's and the founders of the Jehovah's Witness, your Christian foundation, came from Rosicrucian, Satanist, Messianic, Egyptology, Satanists. Shit ain't biblical nowhere. And they got all these weirdo teachings and all these funny looking old ass black people that they send to your front door. And they always got the light-skinned girls with the good hair, the mixed chicks that claim they Judah or something. I don't know. They got other people too, but I see a lot of little light-skinned red bones in the Jehovah's Witness program. I mean, I can keep going. I mean, you know, this is baby steps in the conscious community. You know, I wish they had a Jehovah's Witness in the conscious community. They won't even join the conscious communities. They don't want to get a hold of them Satanists. This is what I was trying to explain to you when I was trying to tell you, look, if you call me on the phone, I'm about to clarify a whole lot of stuff that you was framed on when formulating your consciousness. And as you said yourself, you got on here and started learning all kind of stuff you don't know. Well, you wouldn't want to be a debater on Sonnet or TV and don't know what you're talking about. Oh my God, what they will do to you over there. Unless you're putting that Satanism, unless you're pushing that Kemetic shit, maybe some of that Ifa shit, that Igbo shit, some of that Vadum, any of that type of ridiculous ass shit that, you know, they accept, they won't say nothing to you. You could be young Pharaoh and be big around here. You could be polite and just scam the shit out of niggas. You could be Umar Johnson and run through them niggas. You could be Tazariak with the hexagram and the circles and be big. But you better not come up in there a goddamn preterist. You're going to be attacked by all sides. I was the only person in the conscious community getting attacked by all sides and banging on all sides simultaneously. Effectively. I had a very simple program that the kingdom is here now based on Luke 17 and 21. The kingdom is within you. It became within you with the coming of Christ and established forever and ever with the second coming of Christ. The fulfillment of the establishment of the kingdom. That's how the Jehovah's Witness even referenced the Kingdom Hall. They call their church the Kingdom Hall. Not the kingdom, but the hall to the kingdom. Because they ain't nowhere in the kingdom. They standing in the hall. But the hall ain't in the kingdom. It's just a long walkway to hell that they call the Kingdom Hall. to hell. That's where you're going if you join the Jehovah Witness and walk down that hall. When you get to the end, you're going to meet the devil. He's a Rosicrucianist, and he's going to have a crowning cross on his chest, and his name is Charles Taz Russell. That's why you leaped up out of there. But then all you did was leap from the frying pan into the fire when you start listening to these dumbass Hebrew Israelites out of New York City, following that ridiculous, any version of it. I don't give a damn if you ever join a camp. If you come around here spitting any of that bullshit, I'm Sakari. I'm the tribe of Judah. I'm the tribe of Gad. The Mexicans are part of the tribe. All this dumbass shit is ridiculous. It's like, what? These niggas out here ain't shit. These niggas don't even have good credit, let alone good sense. And so I banged on them with real information. And everywhere I looked, all through history, I could connect everything. I didn't have many of people call me up and say, man, I studied that shit you be talking about. I try to put bullet holes in it all over the place. I couldn't even crack a dent. I couldn't make a scratch on your shit. Everywhere I looked, your shit was bulletproof. If you're being honest about your research and you know where to go research, you might come up with the fact that I can't be touched. This is why I'm shunned, blocked out, uninvited, because when I get over there, whatever the fuck they over there talking about is about to get set on fire. And who wants their shit set on fire? So they're like, well, don't call him because he's going to come over here with the purifier and burn us with the goddamn fire. Because that's how Christ do you. He baptized with fire. He don't baptize with water. And what is the word? That's the fire. He baptized you with the word as a testament against yourself. You become purified when you illuminate to the understanding. And so that led me to the Pan-African paradigm and Booker T. Washington. Them niggas swore up and down Booker T. wasn't no Pan-Africanist. They brought on all types of Satanists to try to knock me. I said, get your dumb asses out of here. And these goddamn boule, mastered PhDs, player hater degree niggas that you bring in. Dr. Clark smoked them like he didn't even exist. Dr. Ben connected that nigga to Satanism and Alice Bailey's 10-point plan at the United Nations, sent to America to push a satanic ideology on Sonetta and convert that nigga. Then you got these rap niggas walking around. Now they rapping that shit. Tonight, I'm going to go live, but I'm going to be on a radio show. Sharp Spear has a radio show every Tuesday. He called me up earlier and he want to cover Snoop Dogg, T.I., who else? Couple of rap niggas that has become compromised by Barack Obama and Jay-Z to push that goddamn democratic socialism on these niggas. Here's a little small tidbit of what we gonna dig in tonight. Here's how it breaks down. I'm gonna play it on the channel, but here's how we gonna approach it. So Nipsey Hussle shot down in his own neighborhood by what they call a hating ass nigga. Now let's examine this. T.I., he from Atlanta. There are all kind of groups in Atlanta that can't stand T.I. T.I. went over to some white people and joined up with the snitch, don't be snitching tip called, T.I. tips. I said, this nigga crazy. Oh, let me go find it. T.I. tips. police. Let's do it that way. Here we go. Crime Stoppers.
What's happening, y'all? Some people about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters. Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count on.
That's what you call the Barack Obama Democratic propaganda machine.
This is big. This is very big. You seem like you have a very strong energy right now, young Tip.
I've also been promoting this album for...
Hold on. Now, Tip don't want to talk about that he joined forces with the police at Crime Stoppers so that when you see a nigga doing something, go snitch on him anonymously. Do you know what they'll do to Tip if they knew this type of shit in Los Angeles? Fuck is you over there with the police talking about snitch on us? This nigga campaigning snitching. And then a snitch that T.I. wants you to become a snitch. So once you call in and tell, somehow that shit leaked. Now the whole neighborhood know you snitching. Now you stuck in shitty cuz position. Some rap nigga walk up to you and be like, hey, nigga, I heard you was a snitch. I can't really be fucking with you. You're like, oh, really, nigga? You trying to get me killed around here? Hold on, I'll be right back. Come right back around the corner and knock his motherfucking ass. Nigga, who the fuck is you calling a snitch? Sound familiar? So here we got a nigga like T.I. pushing that shit a few years ago. And now all of a sudden, he a real nigga. He mad at another rap nigga to the point that he ready to shut that nigga whole economic engine down. He don't want this nigga get no money while he over there snitching with the police at Crime Stoppers ATL 1-800-TIP. Fuck, what the fuck? Then you got Snoop Dogg perpetuating Crippin' for 50 years. Do you know that Snoop got enemies that want to kill him in Long Beach for all types of dumb shit he done did? If they can catch that nigga slipping in the parking lot. And then y'all be like, them niggas be hating on each other. Then you got Game motherfucking ass crying, riding down Slauson, crying. I'm so mad what these niggas do. Do you know Game got niggas from his neighborhood that want to knock his motherfucking ass for all kind of shit he did? And bitch nigga shit he be pulling. To the point he had to go get Whack 100 to come help that nigga, a Pacoima nigga to come help you back some of these niggas up that want to knock your motherfucking ass. Got to go get a credible nigga for an uncredible nigga. Now all these type of niggas who got niggas looking for y'all, now y'all want to come together and bang on the motherfucking radio stations, on the YouTubes, on the Instagrams, all this nigga shit from these goddamn rappers. Have you ever heard these niggas' lyrics? Do you know what type of nigga shit they been talking about on their way to the rise of high vibrations and millions of dollars? They spreading that nigga shit. Mind control. They work for somebody because they getting a paycheck. When you get a paycheck, you work for somebody or else you get the paycheck. And if the people who pay you ain't pleased with you, well, what the fuck is they paying you for? That's a tidbit of what y'all about to get tonight. I'm going to share it. I'm going to let it ride. I'm going to push the line. I do what I do because it's easy for me to do. Now, let's see what y'all wrote in the comment section since I've been away. So Lashida, for you, don't worry. I'm not about to ride on you like I would do one of these YouTube niggas. I just wanted to get my point out that, you know, spreading false information is one thing. Degrading the work I put in on some Booker T shit, spreading bullshit information like boule type shit, that's like calling a nigga a snitch. When you accuse a nigga, that's why I put in there. The Lashida for you is boule. It didn't sound right, right? Like that was total garbage I was spewing. I'm sure you would say, I ain't got nothing to do with no boule. That's what Booker T would have told you. The boule was created to counter Booker T. I mean, I don't understand how that was hard to see. Joel Spingard is famously the head of the NAACP. He hired boule #1, W.B. Du Bois, to attack Booker T. They was created to attack Booker T. They had the Niagara movement, and Booker T sent agents to try to shut that shit down until Joel Spingard came along and said, what's the problem? You know, Booker T is trying to decimate us. We need some backing. Oh, shit. Well, no problem. We got more money than Booker T. And the NAACP was created to attack all nationalism, all types of information that would build black people strong. And you gonna call this nigga the boule because you just didn't know how to do the research. It's cool. I ain't tripping. That's why I did it, Lashida, for you, so you could feel how false information about you feels. So you could be like, what the fuck is Pit Boss talking about? This nigga is super crazy. I'm gonna call my husband. He gonna email Pit Boss. I blocked the video. I just want you to feel what you're doing to people that follow your channel, like the dumbass blue wrench you got, LKC, the word dumb fake. You know, you go to their channel, ain't shit there. They just a fake ass YouTube account controlling your monitoring. We don't know who the fuck they are. Who is this motherfucker blocking me so I can't speak? And they ain't got shit to say. They just on there blocking motherfuckers that drop the truth in the room. You put truth in this room, we're gonna block you. Because Lashida for you is talking and we fucking with her. We ain't fucking with you. You coming with that truth shit and we ain't trying to hear it. We trying to connect motherfuckers to some dumb shit over here. So tonight, let me see, his show goes live at 9 or 10 p.m. from Houston, Texas. I think it's about, I'm an hour in front of him. So I'm either going to come on at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. And you're going to see the title. It's going to say something like Snoop Dogg, T.I., and the rest of them niggas. And we're going to just, you know, it's his show. So I'm just kind of going to be on the show talking. And he got a whole different approach than I do. He ain't as violent with the delivery as I am. I'm more violent with my delivery. He's a little more calm with his shit. You might enjoy him a little better than me. I don't know. Unless you like that shit I be doing. Then you're going to be like, wait till Pit Boss respond to that. Then I'm going to bang. Whoop, whoop. And see, I can speak on these niggas and not give a damn. Because as soon as they try to turn up on me, I'm going to holler to the hood. Hey, homies, y'all niggas call them niggas over there and see what they really talking about. And then after a couple of them back chat phone calls go down, all of a sudden niggas is coming back on YouTube on some different shit because, you know, that's LA politics. So I just say what the fuck I want to say. I'm not fucking shit, nigga. You got a problem with me, nigga. I know how to deal with niggas. I go buy me a slave ship. I know exactly how to deal with niggas and sell you niggas to the white man. That's what I do with a nigga. Well, let's see here. Let's see what Lashita says. I can understand clickbait, but I can't be very demonstrated. Let's see. I told my moderators to not block people. Yeah, I got you. You blocked it. I'm at 29:48 minutes. I have Lashita's response up next. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, you know, that somebody responds to the videos I do. I mean, most of the time I can't get nobody to respond. Look, I'm like the only YouTuber that I have seen 3, 4, 5 hour show. If anybody is a witness besides me to this, just put a hand clap or something in the goddamn chat room. But I didn't sat and listen to YouTubers talk about me and never say my name. But you know they talking about me because I was just live 5 minutes ago talking about them. And when they responded, they were like, don't say his name. He's like Candy Man. You say that shit 3 times and it'll be nightmares for years over here. But you know, that's just how we do. That's just how we do. But you know, I pretty much blocked all my content because this shit right here is crazy. So I said, you know what? Let's see. Let's see if there's anything left on YouTube about me when you type my name in. Nope, I pretty much fell off the Google search engine. I'm no longer on the search engine. They got a Pit Boss grill up there. That's about it. But Pit Boss, oh wait, let me see. Let me put 2 T's. Yep. They wiped me clean. I'm happy that they did that. Because I don't want to be on Google no more. Let's put in Digital Pit Boss effect and see what happened. Oh, my YouTube channel pop up, but that's about it, y'all. No videos for the DEA federal agents, man, because I'm flagrant. Then I blocked my motherfucking videos in the basement. But yeah, so I kind of tried to erase my digital footprint online because I'm no longer interested in this shit. I'm off to stacking money in rubber band wraps and just being quiet about it. If I'm on about a meal ticket, I ain't gonna say a word. I'm just gonna come online with a logo. I don't even want y'all looking at my shit no more. That's why you get the logo, because I don't want you seeing a goddamn thing around here. Because if I buy anything, do anything, y'all spot it. Pitbull's got a brand new pair of drawers. He stood up. I could see the tag. So, yeah, no, that's how I do it. But, you know, we're going to see. So, when I go to play this.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? Some people call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-577-TIPS. Channel 2, community coverage you can count on.
Community coverage you can count on. Just call 1-800-SNITCH-LIKE-TIP. And you can get your ass caught up in some dangerous shit like shitty cuz. When people start accusing you of being a snitch. They're like, this nigga snitching. He called that TI line and we got to handle him. It's crazy. Did I send this or not? Oh, no, I did. Somebody sent me for the link. It probably is a fake channel. I don't know. Shit. Whoever the person was that I see the response you put for the link. I mean, I don't really take my time out to be sharing all the scholarship. Y'all don't pay me to do that. It takes too much time to go collect the evidence. And y'all don't pay me to go collect it. So I don't give it out. You feel me? I ain't got time for it. If you don't know what's real, you will never know. So don't be looking for pit balls to, you know, every once in a while I'm just in the mood, I'll do it. Lashida, for you, don't sweat it. I blocked that video. I only did that video just so you could feel the you know, I know you've been attacked, but I promise you're sitting in line thinking you've been attacked. You want me to go, Lashida, for you, you want me to play some of my attack videos where I'm viciously attacked? I mean, I got a ton of them. I can just name somebody. I got a video on their ass. Kev Gills, he had 900 people watching. I might add Kev Gills to that show tonight. I don't know. I might want to clue a couple of these riders to go here and look at Kev Gills. That nigga is dangerous for all types of shit. When I hear people calling the Kev Gills show, I just shake my fucking head. I'm like, these niggas think he for real? Because on the streets of Los Angeles, he had been and got shot 4, 5 times, 8, 9 times. They had been shot this nigga. The only reason he ain't shot, that nigga live in that goddamn house. He don't ever come out. That's why he do 30-hour shows, because he want to make sure by the time he get off, he go straight to sleep and get right back up with a blunt in his mouth. Y'all watch what I tell you. One of y'all YouTubers is going to start talking about Nipsey, offend one of these niggas, and then they going to tune in and they going to start the hunt. And then you're going to be wondering, what's going on? That's why when I hear people do these shows, they be real sensitive about it. They don't want to really tell you the truth because they might be afraid that the fans of, and I'm not talking about the rap fans, I'm talking about them gang-banging fans, the ones that's rolling with him and that feel like they'll do something about it type. Catch on to one of these YouTubers and be like, fuck this motherfucker. I'm going to go find that nigga and knock that nigga, get that nigga the gangster treatment. So they be like, well, you know, I want to be, you know, I don't want to show Nipsey shot. I'm put a smiley face up there. Oh, you know, it's a sad thing that happened. Look, the gangsters got a slogan. Boy, gangsters don't live that long. They'll hurt your feelings. You want to be gangster? You're going to get your ass shot around here, nigga. This ain't for play. And so, you know, in LA, we expect them niggas to get shot. We expect you niggas to get blasted on and shot at and shoot people and go through all that shit playing around in them streets, thinking it's a gang. But see, Nipsey Hussle was a gut check for a whole lot of sucker-ass niggas rapping on the mic. A gut check. Them niggas all feeling like, ooh, I know I got some haters out here. I ain't going nowhere without my 8 layers of security. I'm staying in Malibu. I ain't going nowhere near Compton. And so, you know, that's what happens. Okay. I'm just responding to a couple of texts. Okay. So, yeah, IR Brother Polite. That's a channel that been around. Then viewed just about everybody's channels. Lashida for you. DJ Black Charm been around. DJ Black Charm, I definitely know go all the way back to my Israel Snitch Doctrine days. when I had to cut Israel Doctrine off, I lost a whole ton of fans. They was hot. Why you turn on Israel Doctrine? You niggas was like Heckle and Jekyll. You niggas was like Batman and Robin. You two niggas was my YouTube entertainment for banging on Sonetta. I was like, man, y'all don't know what's happening on the back chat around this motherfucker. I gotta shake this nigga. Y'all couldn't see it coming though. So I just had to take that L. Like, shit, if you're gonna leave me. Then I had Black Becky the Techie. I had Black Becky the Techie. She was the coldest blue wrench monitor on YouTube. Cold, boy, she was cold. Then she tried to turn on me for Lex Vortex and a $5,000 check. Do you know what I do with $5,000 today? You know how fast I spend $5,000 today? Shit, I ain't even lying. I spend that in one day. The shit I'm over here doing. I know y'all think I'm lying because I don't show shit, but I like it that way. I'd rather you think that I'm lying than to know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna just let you stay in the confusion box. Unix, you want to come on the show? Why you next to me? Hit the email if you want to come on and speak your speak. Who want to come on and just say a few words? Share, because when they hear me all day, they don't, it don't mean that. They start hearing 3 or 4 voices saying, yeah. Anybody want to come on and tell their favorite pit boss moment on YouTube? Maybe share one of your favorite shows, or maybe just come on and curse me out. I got a lot of haters. One of y'all got to want to do that. Why you next to me? What you know about grub? Who told you I had some grub? Who told you I had some grub? I ain't got no grub. All I got is bubble gum and something else. And I just ran out my last stick of bubble gum. And you don't want what else I got. You don't want it. So, it's all good. I certainly don't flare off on YouTube thinking that I'm going to get a YouTube fan that's going to be like, yeah, I'm going to connect with Pit Boss. People rather be popular than to be walking in the truth. It's just, that's the way it is. The truck, huh? I showed that to Tommy just to let that nigga know. But I don't be stunting. I don't even be trying to put it out there because ain't no need. I ain't got no friends on YouTube that want to share what the hell I'm doing. So they could try to come destroy my shit. Because, see, I'm going to take that a little more serious. Uh-oh. We got one. We got one. I knew you was going to come. You were OG. Triple OG. We're going to bring DJ Black Charm on the show real quick. I just sent you a link. I think it worked. Try it out. See what happens. Now, DJ Black Charm, he's a real Atlanta OG. And he might can speak on T.I. and what they, what be going on. I'm not even a T.I. hater. Like, I listen to all the T.I. music. I mean, all that trap music and shit. That nigga can flow. I ain't got a problem with what he doing on the music tip, even though it's that dumbed down shit. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping at all. And the problem though Hey,
Peace.
DJ to the Black Charm.
What it do, man?
We can't hear you yet.
Which part about
Hold
Tip
on.
should I hit on?
Your microphone ain't working.
Hold up.
Is it me?
Nah, that's me.
Is it you?
Me.
Hold on, let me see. I ain't got you muted. We can't hear you.
Hold on.
I see something moving like you talking.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Can y'all hear him? I can't hear him.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hold on, I'm gonna go out and come back in. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
I put the click on him. Let me see. Hold on. He had to go out. Maybe he gonna try it again or something. I don't know what the problem was.
Yo, can you hear me now?
We losing subscribers. I mean, we losing viewers.
Can you hear me now?
My viewership is crazy. I don't know if it's just YouTube. I've been shadow banned forever though. I mean,
how about now? Can you hear me now?
That I can have 100 people watching. My shit says
I guess you
3
can't hear
people
me.
watching.
Can you hear me? Yo, Pit.
So being popular ain't as important to me, although I like to keep the listeners. I feel you, Lashida, for you. Uh-oh. Hold on a minute.
Can you hear me now?
He back. Is he speaking?
Yeah, I'm speaking. Can you hear me? You can't hear me?
I see your hold on.
I'm talking like I don't know what.
Oh, my bad. Let me see.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now. That was my settings. I had to change my settings around.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to see which TI you want to talk about. The TI that was running behind them Ghetto Vision dude, them Adamville dudes, the TI when the 1-800 Tip.
Okay,
it's 2 kinds. It's 3 kinds really, but it's actually 2.
Now, so check this out. So here's my understanding. There was a moment when we had the Katrina disaster, right?
Right.
And you remember how Atlanta would pack up all they shit and drive down to New Orleans for the Falcon Saints game or vice versa, right? Whole city would leave. Like you couldn't even go hang out at the club. So that was just the rival city for football, right?
Yeah, and the thing to do because everybody would save up their money to do it. Yeah,
absolutely. So then, when the Katrina thing happened, a whole bunch of them just moved up here,
right?
For whatever reason, some of them came to Atlanta. At that time, the major street niggas came up here, and they was riding around Atlanta with a bunch of Lamborghinis. They had a red one, a black one, a blue one, an orange one. You remember?
Yeah, and there's an excess of X-Pill started hitting the streets too.
Everything popping, right? So now T.I. was frequenting the strip clubs with about 20 racks on him every night. He had a house somewhere with some stripper poles in the basement. Did you ever go to that house?
Nah, I went to Big Boy house with the stripper pole. I ain't never go to Tips though. I remember Tips because Tips was trying to fake pimp.
There you go. But
he was trying to hang with Sir Charles them.
Yeah, so you remember though, if you was at that club, you could jump in that caravan and head out wherever. It was about 30, 40 cars, right? So we was all over there, whatever house he had with the strippers, he would bring the whole club over there.
That was by Nisky Law Cash. I don't want to talk too much on live, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
just trying to, just surface.
Yeah, I remember the place. I don't want to put his place out there like that. I remember what you're talking about. Though.
Okay, yeah. So then I would be right there in that crowd, wherever it was going. I was running the streets back then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I seen all the different factions, right? So at the time, I was in the after hour business, right around that time. Me and a cat named Face, and Face had a little spot on Moreland called my
Face. He cooked my partner Harlan. Well, my bad. You got to stop me, man, because I don't want to.
He right
I don't
across the
want to
street
say nothing live because he got into it with Kid Rock and stuff, you know.
Right. Okay. When he got into Kid Rock, that was my business partner at the time.
Who Kid Rock or Face?
Face.
Nigga, that's how I know you come. Me and my partner Hustle came up there. Kids Rock was y'all DJ at the time.
No. Kid Rock. Well,
I said Kids are Rock.
Yeah, Kizzy Rock. Yeah, that was the DJ. And you know, him and Face was like a real OG from Decatur, right? Okay. So, through that little club, T.I. stayed up in there 30 deep. EMF was in there 40, 50 deep.
Yeah.
Other little factions that I didn't even know was up in there 30, 40 deep. And if you jump bad up in this motherfucker, we was gonna roll your shit up. Your whole squad was about to fall up out this club with all types of bricks and bottles and handcuffs on your ass.
And the Cal County was not messing with it.
we had Fulton County because we was in their district, and that was Fulton County at the door. And was we selling bootleg liquor, whatever you ought to do, it was cracking. Right?
Man, I came to that spot a couple of times, man. Folk were like, let's go to Face Spot. What Face Spot is? It's like, it's the little after hour spot. I looked at it, I said, what the hell is this? Is this a truck stop? It's a club. Niggas like, come on inside, Sean, just come inside. I'm like, what the hell? Went up in there, y'all got pool tables and everything inside this motherfucker. Like, damn, these niggas doing it.
Whatever, right?
Yeah, y'all was doing it. Yeah, y'all was doing it.
20 at the door, 20 to park, 30, 40 for some liquor.
Yeah.
By the time you fall up out of there, you done dropped $120 at least.
At least. That's the least.
That's per person. Right? Would you say that was the situation?
I know that was a situation because I just know it was a situation. Now I say you got to pause me because I don't want to spill nobody beans that we know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I ain't trying to go deep. I'm just surface. I'm just trying.
Yeah. That was it. And if you wanted the VIP, like front part right there by the little side, it was like $50 or something like that.
There you go. You get about 30 minutes and your 50 is up.
Yep.
All right. So now being in the I'm gonna just call it the entertainment game at the time. I mean, you couldn't name the rap. We didn't have to beg nobody to come because it was like this spot was so cracking. We didn't pay nobody to show up.
Right.
If you coming, you coming. If you ain't, you ain't. That was the way it went down. And
everybody tomorrow.
Yeah, and everybody had to pay. We had no VIP line around this motherfucker. If you play, you pay. Right. Okay. So in the midst of that, the ruckus that was going on with them hood niggas from New Orleans and them real Atlanta niggas, they caught them niggas. It was all types of factions, and they caught them BM niggas at the Crow's Nest, broke all their windows out their car. Them niggas was hot, and this was happening. This was all when the T.I. was getting feared for his life, and that's when he got caught with the weapon purchase.
Right.
Connected to all that nigga shit that was going on. Right? And you know, this is how it was going, right? So one day after that, you know, Tip, whatever happened in that situation, and after that blew past, right? They kind of let him off the hook with some probation type shit.
Yeah, he paid like $3 million. He paid that fine off. That's what niggas in Atlanta were mad for, cause like, man, all these rich niggas in Atlanta, y'all let this nigga pay his fine and get out? Crazy. He said something.
Right. So now some crazy dude was on a building talking about he was gonna jump off the building.
Yeah, he talks him down.
And it was just so happened T.I. walking down the street, downtown Atlanta. T.I. go over there and talk that nigga off the building, and you know. And so people start looking at T.I. like, well, maybe he could be an advocate for peace. Then he started getting movie deals. Then the money came back. Then the rap game came back. Then the 1-800 call tip.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it all went down, all in that era.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of cleaned up his image when he had a little TV show, the Royal Family or whatever the fuck it was called.
But your boys were trying to bring it back. Your boys were trying to your boys still getting at him though.
But
Your
look,
brothers and my brothers, they still getting at him. The duct tape, they still getting at him.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Then it was the duct tape faction.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't like that Tip shit because Tip kind of was leaning towards the Crip niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And they wasn't leaning towards that shit. They was going towards the blood niggas.
Did.
And they had some hot artists over there. They had a little money. And they was deep. You didn't see them niggas go nowhere. They wasn't 100 deep.
Right.
At least they show up in the club, it's popping. And they would be at the real hood. What's that little club over there by the Greenbrier Mall across the street over there?
Not Crucial. Where they spot, not 229. Not since.
No, this one had about 50 bars in it. It was straight. It was like a whole shopping center. They turned into a club.
Not my brother keeper. What was it? My brother keeper?
No. It could have been Crucial. I can't remember, but it was over there by the Greenbrier Mall. It used to be thick, like 5,000. It was so many DJs and bars would be up.
I know Deja Vu, and then they got the little after hour spot 229. I think I'm saying it right. 229.
Right. So
yeah,
now,
I think I'm saying it right. 22. I know what you're talking about right there. It's on Campbellton. I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, exactly. So now you know the behind the scene activity just within the group, right? I don't know how many times I watched T.I. and his wife. She come in there with the Louis purse full of bread, and they throw all that shit up to the strippers, and that was street cred. Then he tried to come out with his own network, street cred, and all this other shit, right? He shit ain't working, right? Now you go over there to California, and when you get to Cali and you're a rapper, you need to plug with somebody solid enough to kind of keep the dumb shit off you.
Indeed.
He went over there to Big U. And him and Big U and some other niggas was in front of a club in Hollywood one day arguing with the police. T.I., the Game, all them niggas over there. Right?
TMZ,
yeah, TMZ was there with the cameras. All this shit I remember, right? Yeah. And I look at these rappers and I'll be like, these niggas is for the camera. It's a reality show. For the streets, it's a whole nother world that doesn't come on camera that the audience is unaware about because nobody's reporting the street shit. Not all of it. They report.
They ain't reporting the street shit. Like I'm gonna tell you a couple of parts that out of the timeline that was left out. The beef with Lil Flip going to Texas trying. Did you speak about that part already earlier?
No, but go ahead.
Yeah, the beef with Lil Flip, and then the other beef with when Phil got killed in Ohio. Hold on 1 second, man. This is my studio session.
Oh, hold on. He working, y'all. Okay, Lashida, for you, listen. You still welcome to email me so I can talk to you directly off YouTube. Then I can understand where you come. I don't know why you so afraid of contacting people who are visual. I'm a businessman in the world. I'm visual, easily contactable. And then I can understand where you're coming from and share with you stuff I'm not going to come on YouTube and talk about. Just like this little video here. Me talking about what the hell Tip, I can care less.
Yeah, my fault, man.
I know that it's nothing for me to just make phone calls and be right in the middle of some shit. Nothing. Like all these niggas you see. But I can do the same thing I did with Tip. I could do that with Game. I could do that with Snoop Dogg. I know all kind of shit that's behind the scenes
Hey,
shit.
that's crazy, ain't it? Though, Pick.
And
Like
situations that be occurring and various things that go on. But even deeper than that, I know gang culture in Los Angeles. And I know that behind that Nipsey shit is a whole lot of gang culture nigga shit that ain't going on camera, because if you know the little shit that's out there, the little niggas calling on the phone, going to the police, DJ Vlad, and reporting over there and all this whole shit, that's for the camera, that's for the reality show, that's for the public. I seen one dude reporting on the Nipsey incident, and he want to know why all these cameras ain't released video on the Nipsey Hussle shooting. Why TMZ didn't get their hands on that? Well, here's why. In the world of gang culture, the people that work at that store, they own that video. They don't have to give it out to the public or the police. That's their personal property. And therefore, when the police knock on the door, they gonna tell the police the same shit the police say when they shoot people and they turn off their body cam. Oh, the power went out. The battery's not working. The camera malfunctioned. That's what they told the police. Well, we didn't actually have the cameras running. You know, they're up there, but they wasn't recording. And they didn't really erase them, because you really can't erase shit. But you can semi-erase shit, where when the police is concerned, everything is erased. But them videos exist. But the problem is 1,000 other issues would be created if you got too much of a clear view of what was going on. If you could get every angle of what happened, you might see some shit that implicate other niggas, different. I don't know, because we haven't seen it. But I can tell you why you haven't seen it is because it's gang culture involved in this shit, and niggas is afraid for their lives. It's people that work at the Marathon store that still got to go back there and work, and they don't need no gangbanger walking in. Hey, why the fuck y'all niggas getting videotapes to the police? We didn't tell you niggas you can get no shit to no police, because the police gonna flip the story and they coming to arrest niggas. They not here for you. They not here to be you know, productive for the neighborhood. They here to destroy this shit, and they don't want to be destroyed. So, you know, one way or one day or some way, somebody gonna get hands on that video footage, and we're gonna see some real live shit and clear vision. We're gonna be like, that's such and such. But all of the nigga shit that I've heard on the YouTube about the incident is straight garbage. When I can get on the phone and get a nigga from 60s on the phone, that I'll be like, hey, what y'all doing over there? We having secret meetings. Then I went over here and listened to Young Pharaoh, and he over there exposing RZA, Islam, on some Scientology shit. And can you believe he over there talking about Scientology as Satanism while he stand behind a big ass Ankh, a bunch of satanic symbols, while he was over there with Sonetta pushing black Satanism and blackface for years, and now he gonna accuse RZA and them of being some satanic shit? I just laugh like a motherfucker. Like, these niggas crazy? I'm the only one accusing these niggas of being Satanism and blackface on YouTube in the conscious community, but since it's popular and he going in. So the secret behind that is the Nation of Islam wants to usurp the camera and gain the attention. That's why we had to have Farrakhan come speak. That's why the Nation of Islam put on a demonstration and march through the streets, because they want the attention, because they want to turn you into Scientology and turn you into Allah. Follow Allah. The gangbangers ain't listening to that shit. I'm telling you, a couple of them do. A couple of them turn Islam. Some of them just believe in Islam. Others is Nation Islam. But see, if you go full Nation Islam, you can't really be representing gang banging. You got to come outside in your suit with your bow tie. So some of them, they just go down there, they study the material, but they don't fully join. And then they come back on some, I'm on some Muslim shit, you know, and the homies be like, yeah, nigga, whatever, nigga. I'm still out here hustling. And they don't want to hear it. If they still out in them streets hustling, they don't want to hear it. They trying to pay that high ass rent around there, high ass insurance and high ass gas and all this high shit that they got to pay. The gas like $5 in LA. So if you riding in a Cadillac, nigga, you doing something besides working for Walmart. I promise you that. Because that gas bill alone will knock you in the head. So it's a different world out there, and the type of shit that's going on right now, it's not over. It's street shit involved, and it ain't over. Y'all just seen the quick response, but over time, you know, various things gonna come to the light, and then some people gonna get on some people's nerves, and then the nigga shit gonna start up again. Then the gang's gonna go to war again, and then somebody gonna get shot over this or that, and then all of that fake peace shit comes to an end, and we back at it after mathematics. The real shit though, not all of this YouTube extra shit. So while I watch all the YouTube stunts of these rap niggas and all these YouTube niggas coming on thinking that they know what's going on, you know, I don't claim to know what the fuck is going on in the aspect of that situation. So you don't hear me just smashing for views with the Nipsey's title. I did a couple of them. I talked a little bit, but I blocked all my shit. I let just the immediate people who listen to my channel, that's it. After y'all heard it, I'm good. I ain't tripping. If I wanted the world to listen, I'd unlock my videos and let them just freely be out there. But that ain't the case. So that's why I block the videos, because I'm just talking right now. It's going to come a day very shortly where I block everything and you just don't hear from me for a long time. That's the plan. All the way disconnect from YouTube forever. Like I'm Dr. Dre, disconnecting from the hood forever and going on to some bigger shit than this shit. Because you can't get big if you got these niggas listening and following you on YouTube. You only get big in your own mind until you meet your day where you're confronted about your information and attacked. That's why they all getting attacked. The same way with the Tommy situation. You know, he attacked me. His little fans came over here for a hot second. I banged on him. He didn't want to respond. That's what I get all the time. Non-responsive. And y'all might think, well, he's crazy. And I'll just say to myself, I'm not crazy. I just know that y'all in slavery in your own minds with lies. And that y'all promote the dumbest shit ever. Y'all get behind it 1000%. You be head to toe into the dumbest shit ever. And, you know, my reasoning for coming on here was to expose the truth until I realized they don't want the truth. They love the lie. The Bible tell you that. That the sinners hate the truth and love the lie. Lashida writes, she put her videos on private, but if I have information that you know that most people are uninformed of, you should never allow that to be blocked. I disagree. I disagree. Because you got to go tell that to Harriet Tubman. Because she said, if you speak on this Underground Railroad, you're going to get a bullet in the head. And see, what you don't understand, Lashida, is the truth is always operating. It's just covert. It's underground. That's where we be on the phone politicking. This is what you don't understand. I got a following on my cell phone larger than my goddamn YouTube. This is how I get to the information. This is how I know it's cracking in real time. I just be like, bloop, bloop, bloop. And we just low key with it. Everything don't got it. Everything that's above ground is for show. Everything beneath ground, that's the railroad. And we headed to freedom down there. Up on top, this is a show. Ain't nobody tripping. Ain't nobody tripping. I don't need to educate the masses at all. All I need to do is send out the vibration, and the proper radio frequency will tune in and won't even fight the information. You don't want to know how many people I've turned into preterists around here. How many people is hooked on the stem? How many people started working on their credit? How many people? I didn't put so much work in. I got other channels still trying to duplicate my efforts. Still. I be tuning in. They still trying to come with it. And I just look and be like, the truth ain't in you. It ain't going to work. You're going to get a little attention, then you're going to fall off because it ain't going to work. You gotta commit to this in your own spirit and understand that. But they just be doing it. They go out and get some YouTube software and try to make their platform. I haven't upgraded none of that. I'm not trying to entertain you. I just want one person today listening to me to contact me. Anybody. It could be anybody. But just one of you who can say, well, I've been following Pit Boss for a minute, and I've actually Googled some of this shit he's talking about. And I haven't really found where he's wrong at. It's that simple. This is why my viewership is low, because I'm not about to entertain you. Unless you entertained by the real, then I'll entertain you. But, you know, it's neither here nor there. It's neither here nor there. And the cold part, brother, I am brother Poor Light. He benefited the LLC videos. That's cool. Block, block, block. Hey, let me tell you something, Lashida, for you. I used to block the trolls. Then I learned that's how you kill your channel. The people who big, they let the haters go buck wild. All you got to do is don't tune into the chat room. See, it's hard to do a show where you have content you're trying to present and then respond to the chat room. See, everybody done got accustomed to responding to the chat room. But the better videos, they pre-record, edit, and deliver. And they don't really do the live. The better videos that are out there. But some of the bigger channels, they got thousands of people in the chat room. The chat room is moving so fast, you can't read it. It's zooming by. So now they only read the comments where you put something in the super chat. We'll read that comment if it's highlighted with a donation, because, you know, this shit take up your time. I put all that time in, Lashida, for you. I did all of that. Let me show you something, Lashida, for you. Let me show you something. Let's just walk through some titles real quick, okay? I do this frequently. I mean, I'll show you shit. And just really grasp this. I mean, let me take you to the back chat of Pit Boss, right? So here I go. I'm going to go over here to my video manager, right? Now, as you see, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and next, right? And look at all these videos. They ain't got no views. You can add all these up to some people. One video got the total of all my videos. Look at this. Agent Provocateur, Nyla says. Nyla says, not a motherfucking thing. Nyla says she's a field niglet. Then I'm gonna just click on number 5. Let's move down the road, right? Just to see what's up in here. Just any questions about Jay Morrison and Tulsa Money Hustle? Let's see. YouTuber Sarah Garvey misleads Pan-Africanism. Spine-Guard medals list, the Black Thought today. Sinetta TV dumb nigga logic. Who is the white man? Early morning gay comedic teaching from Sinetta University. What the gay comedic comes to teach. Brother Jabari, integrationist, Sinetta, socialist dictator, solar mind, slave, Garfield, low budget scum. That's just the title. Damn, that gotta be a dope show. Solar out his mind and Sinetta checkmate coming. Let's hit 8. Let's go further down. I mean, if I unblocked all this shit, y'all wouldn't know what to do. I can unblock all my shit and leave YouTube. And if I say email me when you get through it, it'd be years later before you could contact me. It's too much shit. Look at it. Let's go with the time. Let's not read the titles. Let's just look at the time. 5 hours, 45 minutes, 2 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours, 12 minutes, 1 hour, 48 minutes, 2 hours, 38 minutes, 50 minutes, 28 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 hours, 53 minutes, 2 hours, 48 minutes, 1 hour, 35 minutes, 2 hours, 4 minutes, 3 hours, 42 minutes. I got too much shit. 1 hour. Look at these dams. If you disagree, hit the link. 13 minutes. Nigga don't want to hit that link. 4 hours. Let's go down the road. Let's look at the dates. We in 2017. Let's go a little further back before the goddamn niblets came online. Right? Let's blow them up again. We got T-Duck 415. Really want his noodles knocked out his bowl. I used to go with some stupid titles. Melanation saga continues. The Dark Ages without God. Damn, that's a cold one. Look at all them views. 2007. I was the one who set that shit off. Nobody was talking about Nature Boy. I forgot I put Nature Boy back on top. He should send me some donations. Look at Her Story with Divine Love. Her Story for Women Only show. A Letter from Babylon. Boy, we killed them with that one. 2,668 views. 45 minutes long. 2 hours, 57 minutes long. Look at, this is for, what's that girl? Reigning Woman. I went on there banging on Darren in your goddamn chat room. This is May 22nd, 2017. Darren Presents Economics. These niggas came on my show trying to get on. Here come Kev Gills. Gills admits to smoking meth. DPB versus Sinetta's whole staff. They don't want it. Oh, wait. Don't go to that video. Go back. Words or spells. Black Ink Digital Pit Boss. This is when I put Black Ink in the game. 3 hours, 42 minutes. It just goes 3 hours. God damn. This is the calculated risk takers, the good life. Now, if I hit this video and go to the end, Pit Boss got a goddamn famous motherfucking debate. I mean, argument with a dumb nigga. I just give him the business. Never heard from that nigga again. Lex Vortex and Todd Data Asian Integration Computation Program. Introgression Computation Program. Don't play with me. 7 hours, 35 minutes. Subscribe to the new channel, Digital Playbook, fundraiser, donation, $100 donations. That's back when I was begging for some money. I quit begging. I couldn't get none. Oh my God. Look, y'all remember her? Dr. Yaya and her anti-God program. She was so hot at me about this shit right here. She couldn't stand me. Chemical toothpaste and soap. What it really is. What is it really? Marcus Garvey, FBI Papers, Agent 800, NAACP, W.B. Du Bois, all the way back in 2017. Do you understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? And this ain't even my main channel. This is the Digital Pit Boss Effect channel. The Digital Pit Boss was the main channel. Now, let me show you how far back some of these videos can really go. 2011, I posted the first video on this channel. 2011, little rap shit. Fucking with them entertainment niggas. All that was 2011. Then I left the channel alone. Jennifer Zuif, live at the Apache Cafe Colors, 2012. 2012. And then I Am Bougie Girl, 2012. Real Housewives of Atlanta viewing party at Bar 1. I'm up in that bitch with the Real Housewives of Atlanta, all of them. Now I jumped back on the channel. I went from 2012 and left this shit. And when I came back, it was 2017. I was over there at the Digital Pit Boss channel from 2012 to 2017, smashing until they blocked my channel and I had to come back over here. This had became the backup channel. And then I just went hard. So I don't want to block this shit. I don't block none of it. I don't want to see nothing. So, you know, when I see you YouTubers trying to YouTube, that shit don't impress me. I was doing this shit before they had a live button. I was editing shit. Now I can go over here and pull up the Digital Pit Boss channel, and then it's even more videos. So if you figure it's about 10, 15 videos on every channel, and I just had about 15 different scrolls through that, just that one channel alone got about 500, 600. And that wasn't my main channel. So if I go over Digital Pit Boss and do the same thing, oh my God, I'm over 1,500 because I know I got 1,000 videos over there. And then I can go to all the other channels I participated on. I was on Israel Snitch Doctrine, Israt Doctrine channel for damn near a year or two doing videos before I did any on my own show. I don't know how many videos I got swamped over there on his shit. And it just goes on and on. Then I go to Sinetta. Then I can go to Then I can go to all them little radio shows I called in. All these dumbass YouTubers where I participated for hours upon hours upon hours, smashing, and them niggas can't stop me. And then I could say, okay, let's go all the way back and let's come to the present and see who doing what, when, where, and how. And all I could do is turn on this camera and stunt like a motherfucker. That's what I can do. Turn on this camera and stunt on your motherfucking ass and tell you all I do is dress lean, burn gasoline, and keep an ass pocket full of green. What you do for a living. And motherfuckers be, well, how you getting it, Pit Boss? Ain't gonna tell you. Where you get it from, Pit Boss? Ain't gonna tell you. Ain't gonna tell you nothing because y'all make me sick. I don't even feel like telling you. If you wasn't so goddamn hard head, I would just let it roll. I would show the game and let you get in where you fit in. But that's it, y'all. That's all she wrote. So, you know. I feel you, Lashida. You went too hard. You sound like hurt. So why don't you change tactics? Why don't you come back on and just play the nice guy? Change your name, play the nice guy, nice girl. And maybe they'll come back. If you're going for viewers. But since you ain't going for viewers, you're going to just play the truth role. So I ask you this, Lashida, since you're writing in the chat. Are you a Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah? And if so, who taught you that? Jesus Christ teach you that? Who taught you that? I just want to know, who taught you that you were from the tribe of Judah? I need to know who taught you that, because I know you follow that Bible. What I suggest you do is go sign up over there to William Bell, contacting, telling Pitball sent me over here, and go do Bible shows with William Bell and join his study group if you want to learn the Bible for real, for real. Y'all want to hear William Bell? And became aware of Israel from my brother in the 80s before the internet. There you go. Your brother was following the Hebrew Israelites and told you you was one. And he programmed you with a One West teaching from Harlem, New York, from Pop Bivens and Ariala and Asha Yaya and Yaya Yoya and all the yo-yos over there in the Hebrew Israelite community. And then it infected you in Chicago. And the reason why I tuned into you, Lashida, for you, because I thought you look pretty on camera, and I just liked your flow. I never try to get at you or disrespect you or none of that. I just tuned in. I barely even comment. I've done this my whole career. Only person I go in a room and fully comment was Sarnetta. Outside of that, I really don't say nothing in nobody's group. Once in a while, I'll put a pair of eyeballs in there just to let them know I'm watching. But I don't really, because most of the people in the chat, I know all these people. I don't know them personally, but I'm familiar with these viewers. Everybody sharing the same viewers. And they so sick in the head, they follow for fun. They don't follow for education and enlightenment. They follow because for some reason they tuned into you. And as soon as they tired of tuning into you, they gone. And but I'm sorry to tell you, but you can go back and tell your brother, if you're any kind of Israelite, it's because you follow Jesus Christ. Okay, we're gonna be going live in 30 minutes. That's 10 p.m. I just got the text. And with Sharp Spear on his radio show. I'm gonna call in over there on his show, and I'm gonna play it on here so y'all can hear. I don't know how to get y'all the link. He got some crazy shit. They on some kind of like, they still doing radio from what, Blog Talk. They still on Blog Talk Radio over there. But it's gonna be a good show. We're gonna get into let me see what he write in the text. Let me see. Tonight on Duke City Radio, Sharp Spear discusses two energies in Black community concerning Nipsey Hussle's murder. Yep. There we go. He said two energies. I don't know what the two energies are, but I guess he's gonna bring it up. Now I don't have to do no prep for the show, because the paradigms never change. We just really say the same shit over different ways, from different angles sometimes. We know how to keep it interesting. You say we're descendants of Jacob. Jacob ain't nobody. What Jacob did, we're descendants of Adam. Jacob wasn't nobody. He was a representation along the way, but he's nobody that we would have to be descended from or identify. We identify Jesus Christ. and you can call him by his Hebrew name, his Greek name, his English name, his Spanish name, his Italian name, as long as you're talking about the same person. And that's it. There's nobody else that's even relevant to talk about. Because the prophet said that he wasn't worthy to tie his shoes. Christ told him, John the Baptist, he said, worry not about your qualification, for it was written, and everything being done in proper order. And Christ allowed a sinner to baptize him with water just to fulfill prophecy. No, he got a new phone. He bought a brand new phone just so he wouldn't have him complicated. I don't know, but you know, he lived so far out in the cut. You know, he lived on like 60 something acres of land. Only thing around him is a cow and a barn, and he be trying to stay active on the land. We hope his shit don't crackle and pop and hopscotch. But no, he bought a new phone since then. He said he just had to get another one because it wasn't working right. So he bought a new one. Look, I can't help Lashida, trust me. If you don't go over there to William Bell, All Things Fulfilled, you can catch him on Facebook, YouTube, type in William Bell, All Things Fulfilled, and all that garbage that you spewing about the Bible is not true. And we're going to explain to you why. If you're going to keep the covenants, you should be killing animals for repentance. Why you don't do that? When was the last time you killed an animal to repent from your sins, Lashida, since you keeping the covenants? Why you don't keep that one? See, you say it's my opinion. Okay. If you think what I'm talking about is an opinion, I can take the time to prove it to you, but you don't want it. So why would I take my time? But answer that question. Why don't you sacrifice animals to repent of your sins? Since you keep in covenants, you got your brother and all y'all got your blue frills on your shirt. How come you don't sacrifice animals? Since you following Jacob and you part of the 12 tribes of Judah, how come you don't give 10% of your earnings to the storehouse, to the Levite priest? Do you still give 10% of your earnings to the Levite priest? How come you don't do that no more? What's wrong with that? You ain't keeping the covenants. But that's just my opinion, right? Right? But you won't answer. See, if you ask us a question, we answers. But I ask y'all one and you just still keep rambling on. Why are you regarding the Sabbath? Christ said that this man wasn't made for the Sabbath, that he should honor that. The Sabbath was made for man, that the Sabbath should honor the man. Do I need to get to the Bible for this? And if the covenant still stands, why don't you go live on when you kill one of them animals? If it still stands, why don't you go ahead and kill one of them animals? This is that bullshit you've been learning from the Israelites. We will explain it in detail for you so that you can understand how the covenant is relevant and how the covenant is not relevant. The covenants cannot save you from eternal damnation. They can only act as a testament against you. If they stand for anything, they stand as a testament that you ain't obeying God. That's it. But they can't save you. You could follow the covenants to your breath, to your last breath. You still wouldn't enter the kingdom of heaven. You still wouldn't enter. If you follow them to the letter, you still wouldn't enter the kingdom of heaven. Because in order to do that, you got to follow Christ. And Christ ain't killing no animals for nobody. The ultimate sacrifice made by Yeshua. Oh, so something changed, right? Other things changed as well that you won't recognize, but that's your answer. That's a good little Hebrew Israelite answer. There's other things Christ told you. Christ told you that there's no Jew, no Gentile since you're following Christ. Christ said he put an end to Jews and Gentiles. It's a wrap. He don't identify that no more. So when you walk up to heaven talking about I'm Judah, he gonna say there is no Jew or Gentiles. You want me to get the verse for you since you think it's my opinion? See? That's why you shouldn't teach Bible. It's difficult to teach what you can't. It's difficult to do what you preach. So you shouldn't preach. You should just do. And then through your doing, you're preaching. But the problem is you waiting on the kingdom, right? You still waiting on Christ to come back to establish the kingdom on earth, the new Jerusalem. And are you still waiting for Christ to come back and establish the new Jerusalem and the new heavens? Are you waiting for that to happen? Because we call y'all futurists. Y'all waiting on something in the future to occur. So you still waiting on the 7-headed dragon with the 10 horns in the book of Revelations to appear, right? I could do this all day. This part you don't understand about me. I came in the game battling people on the Bible. That's where I came in the conscious community doing. And I sat in all these chat rooms and listened to all these idiots. And guess what? I was a preterist from the start. I never had to switch my program to defend it. This is the difference. You're not going to do a video where you allow somebody to challenge your perspective. Whether you living correctly or not, I won't even ask that question. I'm just going to say, what do you believe? And then when you start rambling on about this and that, we're going to bust it down using the Bible. And like you said, you follow the Bible and you follow secular history. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take you to secular history and show you things. I didn't ask you, did you believe in the rapture? I asked you a direct question. Are you waiting for Christ to come back and establish the new Jerusalem, the new heavens, and the new earth? Are you waiting for that to happen? Y'all see what she's doing? Why are you fighting with yourself? Now, when I get off YouTube, I ain't gonna get no email. I ain't gonna hear from you till I go live again. Then you're gonna tell me how you can't hit the link, but you can type for 80 days in the chat room. I got it. Ancestors speaking, and those of the faith will be gathered. Oh, you waiting on somebody to be gathered that believe in Christ, right? You waiting for Christ to come and swoop everybody up in the air, and everybody's gonna levitate, and we're gonna be in the air with Christ for 1,000 years while he let the devil loose on the world, right? For 1,000 years. That's called dispensationalism. 1825. I've been through that thousands of times on my show. You're a dispensationalist Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Judah. Damn. They just get this is why people don't want to be no Christian, because they hear all this shit and they be like, look, y'all two niggas is confused. What the hell I want to get involved in that shit for? Listening to you two niggas, I'm going to become atheist. I'm going over to and the real black atheist. So she don't believe that she going to send to heaven. How about you just use some Bible verses to explain what you mean? Show us in the Bible why you believe what you believe, so we can understand why is she even thinking somebody's going to ascend to heaven or not ascend to heaven. Why is that even a conversation? Who ever talked about ascending to heaven or not ascending to heaven? Whoever even said anything about that? What prophet after Christ was crucified went into the world and said, hey, you either going to ascend into heaven or you're not? Whoever said anything about ascending to anywhere? How I'm supposed to read what you posted? I don't even read post. I don't even know about YouTube posting or something. I asked you, I believe that the kingdom has been established, although there is a new heaven and a new earth. Although there is no new heaven and new earth as of yet. All right, time to get to the Bible. Either you don't read the Bible, either you don't read the Bible or you don't understand the Bible. One of the two. You either don't read it or you don't understand it. Let's get it. Okay. Let's get it this way. Let's go to Hebrews 12. Let's go to Hebrews 12. Let's get it in the New King James. Let's get it this way. Let's do it, baby. And let's have it. That version will only confuse you. Oh my God. I tell you. Okay. She says she want to wait till we get on the panel. I don't want to do a panel Bible with y'all. I just want to get on the phone, introduce you to the real, and let you go do your shows. I got 12-hour shows, maybe. I got 7-hour shows where we just bust up this bullshit. Look, I got to get off because I'm about to come right back on with the Sharp Spear show. We're going to get it in. I ain't got time make you understand the new heaven and the new earth. But if you dare, you contact me at 99lightyears@gmail.com. I'm going to send you my phone number, and we're going to get on the phone, and we're going to straighten it out. And you're going to come back on YouTube with your game tight and everything right. Holla.